Hello, thank you for tuning in. The tarot cards I'm going to use for this one are The Art of Love Tarot by, I was just looking at the name, Denise Jarvie, artwork by Tony Carmine Salerno. I'll get that a little closer so you can read it if you want to. Here's what the front of the box looks like. And there's a website, blueangelonline.com. Feel free to check that out if you're interested in these cards, of course. Supportive Oracle cards, Spellcasting Oracle cards by Barbara, Flavia, and Lisbeth. Flavia, Barbara, and Lisbeth. I just realized I said that out of order. They're their full names if you're interested. On the back here are some websites. Shewhoisart.com is what pops up to me most times. Feel free to freeze frame and check out any of that information, of course, if you're interested. And the dice I use are from Amazon. I use the 20, and somebody made the point that I'm also missing the Fool card. That is correct. I didn't realize that, but you're right. I'm missing the Fool card, and I'm missing the World card, 21. But I roll with it. And for the Minor Arcana, I use a combination of the 12, 1 through 12, which omits Queen and King, but I roll with it. And I use the four-sided dice to select the element, in case you're wondering what I'm doing there. All right. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much. And now on to your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. But that being said, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Is this good? Yeah? Okay. Oh. So you got the Ace of Stars coming in with the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Magician is here in the past, but like, what was your connection to that? I'm not really sure that you were the Magician here, but you could have been. Chariot, right side up, very strong. Six of Pentacles, also very strong. Now, I don't think you started this. I think this is something that you were involved with because, like, this is one of those times where, like, it's one of those times where I'm like, I'm hearing what people are going to do. I'm watching what they're planning, and I'm like, that needs to work. That needs to actually happen. And if I get involved, it will. Is kind of how I'm feeling. Like, if I get involved, it will work. I will make sure it works. I don't feel like you created the plan, but I feel like it's kind of like, no, I need to be a part of that to make sure it does happen. So you got involved with it because it's like, no, that needs to work. And if I'm involved, it will. It's not like, I don't feel like I was boasting about it. I just felt like I feel like that in the inside. Like, that will work. It needs to work, and I'll make sure it works. I don't know how to, yeah, I don't know if it came across right, but, like, I don't feel like I was, like, I don't feel like there was any arrogance to that, just to be fair. I feel like it was more personal, like, I need to do that to make sure that happens. And you did move forward accordingly. Scorpio gets things done. I feel like Scorpio even looks back. I've heard from other Scorpios, like, it all gets done. Even you might look back and go, I don't know how I got it all done, but I did. And it's not like I doubted I would, but I did. It's done. Very self-sufficient. You got the Nine of Fire. You kept it where you wanted it to keep it. You made sure this worked out the way you needed to. You kept it together. You might have kept it more private. People might not have realized how you got it done, and maybe you purposely did that. You also made sure that the goal achieved was the goal that you felt had to be achieved. So it's almost like this might have been like, for example, a 5-point plan, but points 2 and 3 were the ones that are like, no, 2 and 3 have to happen. And you might have made sure that 2 and 3 did happen. You didn't probably let people know that that's why you were involved and that's what you were doing. People just knew you were participating and helped get it done. But you had you probably had an agenda. It's not bad to have an agenda. To me, when I hear somebody has an agenda, they have a goal, they have a reason, and I don't think that's bad. People use that word agenda sometimes, and it's like, people having a goal is not a bad thing. I don't know why people get so bitter about that sometimes. Like, oh, you're showing up with an agenda. Like, yeah, I came here to do something. Like, yeah. Energy is coming and going. It's flowing in and out very quickly. Um, as it moves forward with that, the Four of Pentacles, things are holding together in a very positive way. Things are good. The Moon card with the Four of Pentacles is like, things are stable. You seem to understand that it's going to work out. Other people might be like, I don't know if this is going to hold water. And you're like, no, definitely it will. The Moon card can be an intuitive card. It can be like, I just know. And you might just know that, like, you might also just know because you know what you're doing and they don't. That may be part of it. Keep things moving at your pace. People don't need to know the details. As long as you know what you're doing and you know where things are going, I feel like what I'm going to say is don't slow down to explain it to others. If they're confused, that's fine. I don't know how, you got a lot to do. I feel like if you slow down and explain it to other people, I don't feel like that's necessary right now. Maybe later if they want to look at it, they can figure it out on their own. But whatever's going on, keep it moving. I do get a lot of confusion here. But I also feel like we don't need to play into the confusion. If we get involved in that whole confusing energy, because it's like in outdoors here, adjacent possibilities, I almost feel like people maybe understand more than they want to let on because they're maybe playing a little political game there. We don't need to invest in that. I wouldn't worry about it for now because they're not going to succeed as long as you don't get involved with it. Let them say what they want to say. Just make sure you get done what you need to get done. I do understand how once in a while people who are manipulative kind of get under your skin and you kind of want to say something. I'm getting this is not the time because it's almost like how they're playing the game. If they can drag your attention away from what you're doing, they can damage the success that you're looking to create. Let it be. For now. Later, if it needs to be said, you'll say something when you need to say something. Right now, you got bigger fish to fry. This kind of reminds me of the Cancer reading a little bit. Not that you're dealing with the Cancer. Cancer seemed to also be moving forward in a similar way, I'm thinking. Whatever the situation is, there's going to be an exit point for you coming up. Yeah, okay. The Chariot reversed, completely reversed, and then the Five of Swords. There's an exit point coming up for you where you've again, if it was a 5-point plan and you're like, well, number 2 and number 3 have to happen. You achieve number 2 and number 3, that's your exit point. Once you've achieved as much as you're going to achieve there, they're saying be happy with what you got. Realize that things are going to kind of shift in a moment. You don't have to be a part of that. Could you roll with it? Yeah. Would you like rolling with it? Probably not. But they're saying that's going to be your exit point. Once you've hit your goal, let your exit point come and go with it. Because something else is going to get your attention. You got the Two of Cups, right? Yep, Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands, which stars are wands. I know that kind of looks like a pentacle, but it's wands. Something new is coming in very fast, something really good for you. Somebody else needs your assistance. Something else that you're going to enjoy, somebody who appreciates you. They're saying that's going to be your exit point. Go with your intuition. Your intuition is going to have this weird, like, yeah, I think I should, but is that selfish? You know what I mean? Is this a good time? It just seems like, yeah, I feel like I should, but there's like this but. Like something's holding you back. Go with your intuition. Roll with it. Roll with it. This new moment is coming in. The universe is kind of like the World card. Let whatever this situation is, let it kind of take care of itself. The rest and rejuvenation is like, let it go forward how it needs to. You achieved the part you needed to achieve. You made sure the certain things that needed to be achieved or be successful were successful. Okay, cool. Let that go where it needs to go after that. Holding yourself back and kind of trying to monitor the situation, which is the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like they're saying you could be happy with it, but it's going to keep you from flourishing in other places where you're needed. So if you do hold yourself back, I don't feel like you're going to have a negative feeling about it, but it's kind of like you're going to kind of miss out on something else you're supposed to be a part of, is what I'm getting. So if that makes sense. Clearly it's up to you what you do, clearly. But they're saying there's other things you can be a part of. It's also, there's going to be a need to truly detach from the past situation. Because I do feel like there's an energy trying to pull you back. So there's this energy of something's trying to pull you back. I feel like there's information coming your way. People trying to keep you involved. People trying to not let you disconnect from it. You have the power to disconnect from it. I don't feel like that's news to you, but the thing is, they're not just trying to say that you have the power to disconnect. They're saying, do yourself a favor, disconnect from it. Let that situation go on its own. Let it flourish. You did what you needed to do. You achieved what you needed to achieve. Let it go. Like, it's kind of like bon voyage it. Not in a negative way, but just kind of like good and good luck. That good and good luck. Like, nothing negative from there. There's this weird energy. They're like saying, do yourself a favor. Try not to be overly attached to it. That's something that seems to be pulling down your energy, because it's like more of a barter trade system that it's not something you need to be a part of. So it's almost like somebody else is making you feel you have to be a part of something, but it's not really. This is not where you're shining. You're not thriving the way you need to thrive. Your energy is unique, and it needs to go other places, and it needs to thrive in other places. There's other things for you to help, other places where you can be of more benefit. Let your energy transition out of this and completely let go of it. If you can do that successfully, everything is fine, and you can enjoy what's coming next. Go with your intuition and let that last thing go. You might also have your intuition going on and kind of like, yeah, but there's going to be problems. There's going to be problems either way. These are problems that they need to solve on their own without you. So in case that's something that needs to be said there. It all kind of flowed. I think we're good. All right. I'm going to let that go there. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.